Welcome back, my kings and queens, my gods and goddesses. Donny Gerald, as always, with the path of the Illuminati. Make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. The only channel on the face of the earth that gives you a step-by-step process, scientific process to your own enlightenment. Now remember, what is enlightenment? Enlightenment is the secret scientific process of how you are able to activate 100% of your brain's power and capabilities. This is a secret, hidden science that is being kept from you and humanity that I am now revealing to you. Here, hit the subscribe button. So, it's early morning over here in Cincinnati. Early morning. Got a busy day today, so I'm not even sure of the topic that I was going to bring up today. So we're on the third playlist section in regards to your movement towards enlightenment. So I figure we can go ahead and talk about the ego. So, first and foremost, you must realize in order to become enlightened, the first thing that you have to do is conquer the ego. Okay? You must conquer the ego. So, if you're white, I'll ask you, are you white? Of course, you'd say yes. No, you're not white. If you're black, African American, I'd say, are you black? You'd say, yeah, I'm black. No, you're not black. You're not black. If you're Hispanic, I'd say, are you Hispanic? Are you brown skinned? You'd say, yes. No, you're not Hispanic. You're not brown skinned. No. Are you a Chicago Cubs fan? No. You're not any type of team's fan. Are you a man? No. You're not a man. Even though you might have answered yes. Are you a woman? No. You're not a woman. What I'm trying to get at here is that the elite of the world, the powers that be, have purposely designed the world in a way that would make you think, and does make you think, that you are separated from everything else. For instance, that's a white man, that's a black man, that's a musician, that's an artist, that's a Cubs fan, that's a Cincinnati Reds fan, that is a man, that is a woman. So on and so forth. Okay? He's an American. He's a German. The separation goes all the way down from race to country, all the way down to whether you're a Chicago Bears fan or a Green Bay Packers fan. Okay? The elite of the world did not design sports and put sports in the world for your entertainment purposes. Sports have been designed to make you feel separation. Okay, two teams battling against each other because they're different. Okay, countries have been divided because it shows separation. It gives a reason for them to war and start conflict, for you to feel that you need government. Okay? So they have characterized you. For instance, in my beginning stages of my journey, I would be a Caucasian / Native American because I'm white and Cherokee Indian. Okay? I'm a man, okay, of semi-athletic build. Okay? I'm a Chicagoan. I come from Chicago. However, now I'm in Cincinnati, so I'd be a Cincinnatian. I am a Chicago Bears fan. I am a Bulls fan, a Cubs fan. I'm a pianist, okay, a musician. I'm a writer, and I'm an American, okay. All of these things that you think you are build onto your ego. They build up your character. They build up your being. And all these things make up who you are. Okay? They make up who you are. But the fact of the matter is that you are none of these things. The body that you are currently using is not even real. The body is just a projection of the mind that you truly are. Okay? And they have put all of these labels on you to make you get into your ego more and more and more and more and more. Because the more you think you are this walking, talking body, the harder it is for you to break out of it, to break the soul out of the body. The harder it is. So you must understand right now that you are not the walking, talking body. You're not white. You're not black. You're not a Cubs fan, a Bears fan, a Packers fan. You're not a musician. You're not an artist. You're not Spanish. You're not American. You just are. Okay? In the Bible, Jesus said, I am. Okay? I just am. I just am. Okay? And that's what you need to start doing. You need to understand that you are not the walking, talking body. The body is just a projection from the mind. Okay? The mind thinks I want to move. The mind creates a force and the body moves. Okay? Now remember, all you are is a circular ball of energy and consciousness. If you were to pass away right now and your body fully stopped, the soul would leave the body. You would be in existence in a circular ball of energy and consciousness, and you would be shooting back towards the larger ball of energy, being pulled back from the larger ball of energy that you originate from, which you need to now call God. Giant ball of consciousness and energy. Okay? Now, when you achieve your enlightenment state, the soul will release from the body. And this is why we need to break the ego. The ego has to be broken. We have to realize that we are not the walking, talking body. And this is hard to understand at first. Sounds crazy at first. When I first heard it, I thought it was crazy too. I said, well, my God, well, here I am. I'm in the walking, talking body. How can I not be the walking, talking body? And you are the walking, talking body. However, you are more than the walking, talking body. What you are more than the walking, talking body is the space, all the space that surrounds the walking, talking body. That is more of what you really are than your actual body. The shadow that comes from the body is a perfect example of what you are. Once again, I know that's going to be hard to fully understand right off the bat. Some things you won't fully understand until you actually reach the point of enlightenment. And that's when everything will come to fruition. you'll get a fuller understanding of how you are not the walking, talking body. Okay? You are not white. You are not black. You are not Spanish. You are not Chinese. You are not Jamaican. You are none of those things. Okay? You are not a man. You are not a woman. Okay? None of those things. Okay? The source that you originate from, the energy ball of energy and consciousness that you originate from, has no gender. It just is. Where you originate from, there is no emotions, there's no happiness, no sadness, no sensations of feeling good and of pain. It is all just even. It is perfection. It is perfection. Okay? It is perfection. Okay? And your goal is to now reach back and go within yourself to try and once again regain that perfected state. In order to do that, the first thing you need to do is break the ego. Break away from the ego. Okay? Break away from the ego. We must now realize that we are not the walking, talking body. All is just a thought. All is thought. All is mind. The universe, one of the 7 principles of energy, one of those is mentalism, meaning all is thought. Everything, including your body and everything that you go through and see, everything is just a thought. It's just a thought. It's occurring by your imagination. It is a dream. It is a dream. So, we have to conquer the ego. The ego has to be conquered. The ego has to be conquered. That is the first thing. We must realize that we originate from an energy source. And that energy source knows nothing of ego. It knows nothing of self. Because in itself, it is everything. And at the same time, it is nothing. So when you see people in meditation, they are pretending that the body is not in existence. They are going within to go back to that source that is nothing. They're trying to go back to nirvana. Nirvana. Okay? To the nothingness state, to where the body does not exist. And people that have reached the enlightenment state realizes that the body does not exist. Okay? So with that said, once again, I know this is going to be tough to process at first. This is going to be tough to process, and I know right away you're not going to understand this clip, and it's going to sound a little crazy. Okay, I know it will. And when I first heard this lesson, which I went through also, I thought the same thing as you. How can I not be the walking, talking body? This is crazy. This is crazy because here I am. Okay? But when the soul breaks from the body, realizes that it is just a projection of the source. So for instance, say I'm talking to you and you are sitting right in front of me, like we're talking. right now, okay? If my soul were to break from my body, I would exist in the space between you and me, in the space as a thought. And literally, I would be you and me. Okay? Because where we are at in this body is the lowest dimension. It is the third dimension. It is where we are separated furthest from the source. In the source, we are all connected. Okay? So when you break from the body, you can literally leave the body and you are able to enter another's body because you are all connected. You are all connected. Okay? And that's the whole point of the video, to realize there is no separation. Everything and everybody is connected. Now keep in mind, all the atoms within your body, even though different, are all connected. They're all connected and they make up you. See how all the atoms are connected? Okay. Well, you yourself are an atom, believe it or not. And I am an atom, believe it or not. Okay, we're not going to go into that, another topic, another video, but we are atoms in ourselves. Okay, now, to go above that, okay, now, well, let's think about this, okay? If we are atoms, you, me, and everybody else around us are all connected. Okay, string theory, the law of correspondence, we are all connected to make up something bigger. Just like the atoms in our body are all connected to make up something bigger. So let's just simplify. Let's look at it like this. All the atoms in our body are different, but they connect to make us. Us as beings are all different, but we are all connected to make the earth. Now, the earth in itself is an atom, okay? The sun would be the proton. All the planets rotating around it are the electrons, and the earth would be the neutron. Some people would intertwine the sun and the earth, later video, later topic, but the planets rotating around the earth, okay, this is an atom. Okay, it's how an atom works. So we are living within an atom, okay? And the sun is the energy point of the atom. So our sun is connected to Sirius, which is our mother star, and we are joined with the other suns that are all out there, okay, as atoms. Just like all the atoms in our bodies are connected, our sun, earth, and planets are all connected to the next suns over, all connected just like atoms in our body are, to make something bigger. So the earth and the sun and the connected suns that we're connected to, all of them rotating around each other, are forming something bigger. Okay? So even though it seems like you're the biggest thing in the universe, we are actually very, very small. We are living in a microscopic atom. Okay, and we are connected to other atoms. So all that space that's out there, even though it seems like a huge space, it's actually very small. It's actually very small. Okay, we're just even smaller than that space, so so it seems really big. But here's what is called the divine paradox. Even though that is so big, it's still all coming directly from our brains. So when we stare out at that universe, we're actually just staring at an atom that's within our own brains. Okay? But you might say, well, Donnie, how is that possible? Because how could the other person be staring out and seeing the same atom? Well, remember, we're all connected. We're all connected. So what happens is, when the Godhead or the energy source. Okay, so let's go back, okay? We have a static energy. We could say a very even slow-moving energy. The center of existence. Then we have a dynamic energy, which is moving. When this moving energy rotates on the still energy, it creates a friction, which causes combustion, okay, and it shoots out energy, okay? So when this energy shoots out, what you need to understand is everything is backwards. Everything is inside out. So what's going to happen? Because remember, the energy source is the complete opposite state of you. So you wouldn't just suck back directly into the energy source. The energy source literally shoots out, and then as it shoots out, it turns upside down and folds inside out, and then projects into you. So if you were to shoot directly back to the energy source, basically what would happen is your body would basically fold in on itself, flip upside down, and then go halfway back, and then turn fully around and shoot directly back to the source. Everything is completely backwards and upside down. We are upside down right now, and we are inside out. Okay? So the source doesn't shoot the beam out just directly straight forward. It literally turns itself inside out and then pushes itself out. So if we were to go back in, it would come back in and it would turn inside out and it would suck back into the source. Okay, this is how the Godhead pushes us out. Okay, so it's, I know that might have been confusing. I'm sorry if I confused you on that one. That's a deep subject. But I know for a fact this is how it works. Okay, because I've been there. Another video, another topic. Okay, another video, another topic. But know for a fact that this is how it works. Okay. If I feel like blessing you guys one day, I'll tell you guys about that experience that I did have. To be honest with you, it was a very negative part of my life. I don't like talking about it much. Okay, but that point in my life contains a lot of knowledge, and if it wasn't for that point, I would not be able to bring you a lot of the knowledge that I am able to bring you today, because I can factually know where we come from. Okay, so I can guarantee you that what I'm telling you, when I tell you that we come from a ball of energy and consciousness, and that's what you are, I know for a fact, this is not guessing, I know for a fact, okay, where we come from, what produces us, and I know for a fact. Okay, so gotta believe me on that one. But so ego, we need to make sure that we know that we're just energy. Okay, and the body is just a projection from the energy. And if we were to go back to that energy source, all of us would combine back into the energy source. By the elite tries to keep you separated on this plane because there's power in knowing that you're connected. Okay? Einstein used to manifest. Okay, manifestation, another great topic and something you're going to have to practice on. When Einstein would have a great idea, okay, this is what he would do. He would close his eyes and he would point to his head and he would say, bring me what I need to accomplish it. Bring me the person I need to accomplish this. Bring me the person I need to accomplish this. Bring the person I need to accomplish this. And then he would go faster, 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 faster. Because Einstein knew that what he thought, remember, all is thought. So what he programmed into his brain is created. So if he needs a person with knowledge to help him complete a great idea he had, he would call upon it in his brain, and that thought would and it would go into somebody else's brain, and that they would eventually connect. This is what manifestation is. You can put thoughts out to the universe in order to get what you want, and the universe will eventually do it for you and connect you to what and who you need. But remember, the law of manifestation doesn't happen with physical objects. You can't say, I want $1 million, I want $1 million, I want $1 million. The correct thing to do is bring me the person that can help me achieve the $1 million. Bring me the person that can help me achieve the $1 million, because you're not as much connected to the money, but what you are connected to 100% for sure are the people that are around you. So this is going into manifestation. So by the elite keeping you separated, it's another way for them to have power and control over you. Because if you think you're separated from everything, you're unable to use the law of manifestation. You are unable to use other people to your best interest. Okay? The way to look at it is everything around you is your brain. And everything that's presenting itself to you is an opportunity. Every person that you see is an opportunity. Your brain is creating those opportunities. And it's just up to you to act on the opportunities. Everything is a projection of your own brain. Okay? But along with that, by keeping everything separated, such as countries and stuff like that, the elite is able to instill fear, which lowers the vibration of the body, which keeps you enslaved into the body. If you think that you're about to go to war with Japan, you're scared. You're scared, and that's what they want. There is really peace in the world. They will never tell you that, but there's really peace in the world. Okay? These warring factions and countries are produced and created by the elite of the world to make you feel separated and to keep you in fear. It also generates a lot of revenue. Okay? If a war is coming, what's the first thing you do? You run out to the store to buy supplies, buy ammo, bullets, all that good stuff. Okay, so it's a gigantic revenue stream for them also. Okay? So, you are not the walking, talking body. You're not white, you're not black, you're not a man, you're not a woman, you're not a Lakers fan, you're not a Milwaukee's Bucks fan. Okay? We are all connected. We are all connected. Once again, string theory. We are all connected by energy. We are all connected by energy. Okay? And the sooner you realize that, the better your life is going to become. With that said, I love you guys very much. Keep in mind, I have just opened the University of Genius. Okay, $200 a week. You're able to jump on board. I will guide you step by step, daily lessons over the telephone to guide you directly to your enlightenment, if that's the journey that you do want to take. Okay, and I would be honored to be your spiritual guide to get you there. Okay. With that said, make sure to check out the music on the channel. Great music. If you're sick, give me a call. Let's get you fixed up. Aromeos Industries Medical Laboratories. All about the healing arts, herbs, and some secret sciences to get you fixed. Okay. Also, if you're blind or visually impaired, contact me. And last but not least, if you are incarcerated on a criminal case, or have any civil case, a lawsuit that you want to press or anything like that, plus any ICE cases, deportation cases, call me, okay? My firms, doesn't matter what state you're in, okay, I have representation for you. Call me. If you get incarcerated, have your people get my number, contact me. I will immediately get the proper attorney to you to make sure you get proper representation, okay? And if you are looking at any type of plea bargain, guarantee you you're going to get half the time using my attorneys than you would with using a systems attorney. Okay, period. So anyway, with that said, I love you guys very much. I'm going to keep it at that. Donny Gerald out. I love you guys. God bless.